We now return to Let's Play Caves of Cod. Before we go back to the Red Rocks, there are a few things I want to do, like fondle the lead slugs. Why do I want to do that? So I know how to make them myself. Very useful. I also want to swap out this. Now, I do kind of like the electrified part, you know, getting that extra bonus damage, but I think I'm gonna just take that steel battle axe. I'm not going to get the bonus because it's not a short blade. You know what? Change my mind. We'll make it electrified. Instead, I'll just go put this battle axe in my chest. Now, I don't have to do that, but it does weigh just a little bit. So I'll put that there. I'm going to keep the bow, though, because we might run out of ammo. I could probably also put some water in here. Let's do that, too. Store an item, and then I'll put, let's say, the 35 drams of fresh water in there. Obviously, I have not been going through that much water, so it's just more weight that I'm carrying around. I will keep that gas grenade, you never know. Yep, looks good. Okay, back we go. Going to eat a few more cans of meat, not so great. I'm now sated and tumescent. I've been drinking too much, what the hell? Meaty tingle is not altogether unpleasant. Good old canned mystery meat. Okay. So let's go back to the stairs. And we'll just fast travel to the stairs. Fortunately, they are all pretty darn close by. And here we go. I had meant to save, actually, before doing this, but we'll save now. So if things go poorly, we're stuck here. Okay. I'm overwhelmed by terror because of the dread root. Let's just kill that thing. And there's a cracked lens. I'm going to pick that up. I can disassemble it automatically, otherwise it just sits in my inventory. May as well, right? Woohoo! I'm getting a hell of a lot of stuff for this. This is not typical, at least not that I have seen. I'm getting a lot of stuff. More phasic power systems too, which means, of course, more cells. Dreadroot. I'd like to get some actual Dreadroot tubers, so oh crap. Okay, that is a glow-white cultist of Agulgut. Beneath the umbra of a stinking robe, flesh smears over the bones of a boy who surrenders his body to the metamorphic Newman. He's got bloody claws and a cavernous maw. Time dilation. He's injured already, and he's dead already. I am one badass motherfucker. Oh yeah, I've also got some hit points that I totally ignored last time. Or not hit points, but mutant points and all that stuff. Skill points. Well, I've got 4. You know what? Let's just go for a new mutation. Now this is going to be random. I will get to choose one of 3. Hopefully it's something I actually want. Yes. Teleport other. Electromagnetic pulse. And two-hearted. You know what? I'm gonna look these up so I know exactly what they do, because unfortunately I don't get a chance to do that. Okay, well, it seems like the one with the least disadvantages is going to be the Electromagnetic Pulse. This will allow me to disable artifacts and robots within a 5x5 area, and that might come in handy a little bit later when we actually go tromping through fortresses and that sort of thing, because there will be robots. However, I might actually have an artifact a little bit later that would prevent them from attacking me in the first place, but you never know. We might come across some cybernetically enhanced monster eventually, and that could be good. Two-hearted, I would lose a little speed, but I would also be able to gain health if I took some damage. Teleport other really just shifts people around, so I could get some guy to teleport away from me, but I imagine there's a cooldown, and so it really wouldn't be as useful. I've already got some things to deal with crowd control anyway. So electromagnetic pulse it is. Yay! Okay, now I've got some skill points. Many, many skill points. I could do jab, which would help, because then I'd get an offhand attack. Repair. I could go tinker. I know I've looked at this all before. I've got a pistol now, though. So this would give me higher... Yeah, let's do that. And then there's a kimbo if I get 2 pistols. But I think I'm going to go with this, and then take the pistol, because now I've got a pistol. And, yep. And then... I think I'll also take jab. Yep. Okay. So, since I'm devoting so many points to short blades, I really ought to take short blades. Shanking might be nice. Eventually. We'll keep it as is for now. Okay. Vine wafer and a glow-white corpse. The corpse of the glow-white is not what I am actually looking for. Let's see. There's another dreadroot. Nod vine wafer. So, because it's not letting me auto-pick all this stuff up, I know there's something here that will try to kill me. Oh, okay. That I was wondering what was hitting the spider, and it was because it was getting killed by the jilted lover. A big pool of salty water. Okay, well, I just finished what's eating the water vine, and that is because I just saw the thing that is going to be a problem. And unfortunately, time dilation is not an option. So, I'm going to try my pistol, which injured the Girshling. Give it a whack. See, now this is a problem because I'm not penetrating the armor, and I'm missing. Fortunately, it's not hitting my armor either, so there we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to stick back here for a little bit and heal up just the one, because there is that goddamn vine over there. It does a hell of a lot of damage. Yes, just critical hit me. And there's another Girshling, and there are 2 of the vines. Okay, so let's heal up again. There is the second Girshling. This one is actually hurting me. There's blood everywhere. I'm going to take this nice and slow. Okay. Heal up again. I can't heal up because I'm getting shot at. Okay. Damn. Well, let's poke a head in there. Something took out that one vine. I'm okay with that. But there are lead slugs everywhere, as well as some microchips and all sorts of goodies. So, when you see that stuff lying around on the floor, it generally means it's all over the floor. So, we only need the one Girshling corpse to take back. How much does that actually weigh, though? 30 pounds? I might want to take a second one just so I can eat it. I don't believe it's worth anything in a trade. Grabbed by a jilted lover. It's doing a hell of a lot of damage to me. Good God. I have to take this level very slowly. There's a small boulder I can go over, nod water vine, a steel warhammer. I shall take it. Try and kill all the dreadroots, so I can hopefully eventually get one of those tubers. Oh my God, these damn shooting vines. Bent metal. Okay, there's another seed-spitting vine. It's on the other side of that door. Lead slugs. There must be one below me, actually. Where the hell is it? Damn, those things can shoot far. Okay. Have to be very cautious. And eventually, one of these things, there we go. Dreadroot tuber. Another one. Good. So that's 2 injectors worth. I have to get an injector myself, though, and read it. Before I can actually make it. Salty water. That's okay. We don't really need to have a good source of water because I've got so much of it. Wouldn't hurt, though. Uh-oh, another Girshling. I think I just missed that one. Fine, injured, injured, injured. Oh, Jesus. Time dilation. That should have been my first thing. Walk away. And I don't have... Why do I keep hitting that? That's the one I want to hit. Bandages do nothing. Yeah, I don't have an injector or anything like that, so I might actually die here. Shoot it? Yeah, killed it. Good. Good, good. No! Fuck. Ah, death number 2. Okay. I was gonna hide around the corner there and heal up. Instead, I walked around the corner and died. Well, we get to go through all of that again. This time, however, it will all be the same. So at least I have some clue as to where the Girshlings are, where the various plants and other bullshit are, and the glow-white. I now know where the glow-white is as well. Trying to get him to... What is he? Is he fighting the... He might be fighting the spider over there. I don't know what he was going after, but he was fighting something. Anyway, I'm going to be healing up all the time now, and get to go through this shit again. So, let's see what mutation I get this time. Okay, same thing, so electromagnetic pulse. Jab. And pistol. Okay. God. You know what? Rather than just record this, I will, well, we're pretty close to the Girshling again. So I'm gonna back up. Oh, you know what? It might actually be, attacking the vines. Or it might get killed by the vine. Or not. Okay. Well, I'm going to record myself getting this one. Then I'll pause until I get back to where I was. Come on, die already. Okay. So I'll pause until I get to back where I was. Okay, I did much better this time. I also picked up a lot more dreadroot tubers, so that was pretty cool. Take it very cautiously, though, because I don't want to die again. I did preemptively save, so I won't have to go through all of that forever again. Damn these things. I mean, the jilted lovers are bad, but these guys that can shoot across the whole floor, as he just walks right into one, god damn it. That's what got me killed the last time. Come on. More salty water. Burnt capacitor, but I can't auto pick it up, which means there's something here. That glow white is always there, but there's only one on the floor. Damn, what am I doing differently? Did I level up my disassembly or something? Why am I getting so many more things than I'm used to? So having a high dodge value, I imagine, would help a lot against those guys. And there's another Girshling that I just walked right into like an idiot. The jilted lover should be getting it, though. It is stuck, so the jilted lover was getting it. Pick up another Girshling corpse? Why not? Because I've got the carrying capacity for it. I don't know how many more there are on the floor. At least one more. Yeah. Like I said, this isn't necessary for me to pick up all of them because only one counts towards the quest. Damn it! Those young ivories just pop up out of nowhere and can cause you all kinds of grief. There are way more Girshlings than there ought to be here. And I am hurting. I am hurting right now. I really need to get in the habit of creating like a barrier for myself. Now that's going to be too much, right? Almost too much. Let's just leave that corpse there. I can pick it up later. And this time I'm actually going to heal before I move too much further. Good thinking. Just pick up these tubers. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of tubers now. I like that. I ought to have enough... Oh, damn you! Fortunately, I stopped bleeding pretty quickly. But it's good to keep yourself topped up on the health points. Ooh, you dropped a burnt capacitor for some reason. We can go down this water. Now this water... Oh my god. More of you. This water actually goes off screen, and we can follow it to get further down into more areas. And it gets pretty cavernous under there, and I guess eventually we come back out. Let's see, now I'm carrying too much to carry that corpse. I won't be able to walk if I do that. That's okay. Oh, and I just walked right into frickin' vine. Yeah, so it does eventually come out, I guess. But I don't want to do that because there's all sorts of crap down there, like knoll worms and just other not nice things. So we're going to go back up the old-fashioned way using the stairs. Wait, oh, that's probably something I didn't want. Okay, before we go, I'm actually going to circle around here just to make sure I didn't leave anything. You know, there might be a camp or something, treasure chest, you never know. Doesn't look like there's diddly squat out here. What about on this side? Oh, I do not have harvest. Nuts. Otherwise, I could pick from that tree. This tree is... No, I don't want to look at myself. I want to look at this. A witchwood tree. I'd be able to pick off some witchwood stuff. Not useful. Let's go back to town. Eat the bear jerky. And sip some water. That's okay. I should also reload my gun before doing anything else, and now let's turn in this quest. I return from Red Rock with the corpse of a pale spiderling. Elder, would you examine it? This is troubling. It is as I feared. Girshlings. There was a rabid black-robed man among the Girshlings. A glow-white, no doubt. Those maniacal fools worship the Girsh as gods. What are the Girsh? Ancient demons as old as Cud itself. They embody the essence of the poison that is spread throughout the land. Once they crawled Cud's surface, but 1,000 years ago something drove them deep beneath the earth. Now they roost in the nethers of Cud's vastest and darkest caverns. And the Girshlings? Girshlings are spawn of the Girsh. They are twisted creatures of every ilk. The glow-whites consume their corpses in order to reshape themselves in the image of the Girsh demons. Maybe I don't want to actually eat the corpse. Just a thought. Where did the Girsh come from? They are spawn of one older still, the Girsh mother, Toluktgu. According to the wisdom of my father and his father before him, she lies sleeping somewhere within the buried temple of Mora. No one knows whence she came. Perhaps she is indeed some wretched goddess come from beyond the stars to slumber on our world. Why were you so troubled before? Girshlings have not been sighted on the surface for centuries. I fear something nefarious is astir. Your discovery will prove invaluable to us, wayfarer. Howbeit, we are but penurious moisture farmers. There is little we can do apart from sharpen our vine reapers. There may be others outside of Joppa, however, who are able to do more. As for your reward, take these prickly boons. I will not soon forget your service. Live and drink, friend. Live and drink, elder. Yay, 750 experience. New level, new skill points. More importantly, a new attribute point. And that's the end of that. So, I now have an Uber Nostrum Injector, Weird Artifact, and 3 Salve Injectors, which is exactly what I want, because it allows me to fondle them and find out what they are. First, let's find out what this is. It's Fix-It Spray Foam. Good. So, this will allow me to save an item that is rusted prematurely. And that's most likely going to happen in the next location when we go to the Rust Wells, because there are vines there that will actually rust my items. So the items are worthless when they are rusted. It will be useful to have. Did I check this already? I did. Steel Warhammer. I can trade. It does have 7 penetration. That's mostly because concussive weapons actually do a little bit more damage, or they have more penetration, but it doesn't actually do more damage than what I currently have. So let's read this. I now can create one of those and an Uber Nostrum Injector. Let's read that, and I can now make one of those. Let's look at this. It allows me to recover hit points, but I'm also purged of debuffs, which is good, and it can grow 1 severed appendage. Very cool. So that's worth keeping around for sure. What else did I get? I actually didn't get anything else. That's because we killed all of the snapjaws in the dungeon, and I do have 38 lead slugs, which I believe is more than I left with, so it's worth picking all that crap up. I don't know if further down there would have been another floor with that stuff. I mean, we're all on the same level there, so there might have been, but there are a lot of nasties in there, and I really don't want to go. I mean, we can always go back, but for now, that's not something I'm worried about. So, the only quest I have left is the Weird Conduit, which is out there in the Rust Wells. Don't want to do that just yet. Let's go ahead and actually pick this stuff back out. Well, at least this. I can leave the water in there. I don't have any strange item that I can't use right now, right? Yeah. Let's find out what it takes to make a salve injector. I've got everything. See, that's why I picked up all those dreadroot tubers. And there's the Uber Nostrum Injector. Lover's Blossom. That comes from one of those jilted lover bastards, and apparently it's very difficult to get because I've only found it once. Pristine Electronics, that's going to be a bit harder to get, but those would definitely be worth having. Lead slugs. When you make one, I believe you get 5. So I have 30 there waiting for me if I want to use it that way. Or, oh, I don't have a flawless crystal. Dang. Or I could use it for a grenade. I think I'll probably save it for the slugs, though. Eventually, I am sure I will go through most of them. Let's find out if we got some new trade items there. Kinda doubt it. Yeah, he hasn't updated his wares yet. Unfortunate. I could trade for some nuggets, though. I don't know why I would do that. I've got 5 Girshling corpses worth a little bit. I could trade them in for some vine wafers. I got plenty of vine wafers. I have, however, eaten most of my good food, so star apples, I've only got the 1 star apple. These are probably not going to last very long at all. So I think the next level I'm going to be going towards butchery and harvesting because I need to be able to get a lot of food. Let's go see what I actually can trade this stuff for, if anything. So he does have a few more vine wafers left. I guess I can take them because they're only worth a little bit. I definitely do not have enough to get anything else from him, though. Oh, he's actually got some more. Oh, maybe I do, then. We'll put those in there. We'll put the Girshling corpses in there. Gives me 39 drams. That's one of each, pretty much. Okay, that actually adds up just a little bit more, so if I... Wait a minute. I can also give him that. And that. Now I should be able to get something else. See, the thing is, he doesn't have any extra water. So anything extra that I take from him, or that he takes from me, rather, I'm not going to get compensated. Which totally sucks. But I don't have anything else I want to trade. So I would basically be losing out on almost 2 drams of water by doing this. Not so great. Really not so great. As opposed to what? Losing out on... I would lose out on 1 that way. Alright, let's trade. Okay. Well, at least I got a few more bits. Another successful run. So, what do I have left? I've got those Girshling corpses. I think I'll keep them. I mean, those are going to be the first things that get eaten, but I want to keep them. However, I'm going to put the tubers in here because they are going to be used. I would really rather not have to eat them. So the Girshling corpses, yeah, if those glow whites were eating them in order to become more like the Gershlings, it might not be such a great thing to eat them myself. Who knows? They are not really worth that much. Maybe they are. You know what? Let's stick them in here. If we starve, we starve, but I think I'll at least be able to find some things on the ground. I do have quite a few wafers, but really, I mean, we eat those in like chunks of 20 or 30, so probably go through them pretty quickly. Okay, well anyway, let's do a quick check here. I do have some skill points. I'm gonna go ahead and put these into butchery and harvestry. So this will at least allow me to butcher corpses of certain animals, get some raw meat. I could probably cook them and make them into better meat, and then I can harvest some plants. Now, harvestry is actually not as useful as it sounds. You might be able to think that, well, I just go wandering around picking up plants, and you can really only do it once because it does have a cooldown. So it's really more useful for, like, a banana tree or an apple tree, because then you get multiple food items that actually help. And they're a little bit more filling than just picking up the vine wafers. But anyway, that'll increase my survivability just a bit. So, I'll end this one here, and next time we'll head out to do the second quest in the Rust Wells. See you then.